Hey everyone, what is going on? So I'm battling my good friend Jetfire in Kingdom Battles. I'm not sure how many videos are in this cup, but we did a good amount of battles, I guess. He begins with Lucario, I begin with Bastiodon. Definitely not a good lead for me, so you guys absolutely know that I have to switch into Altaria. I was expecting a switch, but I guess he didn't switch at this point. I do go ahead and block that just in case it was Shadow Ball. I wasn't really in a great position, so I wanted my Altaria to stay as healthy as it could. He gets off another move. I'm predicting Power Up Punch, and I do call that correctly. So going to take a little bit of damage, and he's going to get off one more move. Not going to block it. I'm going to let the Power Punch go off, and we survive by just a bit. Getting off the Sky Attack because I feel like he would have knocked me out before he was able to get it out. By the way, guys, I'm getting better with those 3 rings. As you can notice, I've been getting 3 rings quite a few times in this video, so definitely getting better. Maybe it was just me, I don't know, but definitely getting better thanks to your help and whatnot. I'm not 100% track record of those 3 rings, but I'm definitely getting a lot better. So thanks, guys, for helping me out. I really do appreciate it, and I've definitely learned a lot as I continue to create these videos, because I'm not the best player in the world, but you know, I am learning a lot, you know, and I'm definitely getting better and improving my skills and whatnot, and can't wait to meet you guys at GoFest, whoever is going. But I'm aiming for Saturday. I think I mentioned that already. But anyway, we have Bastiodon against Flygon. Not really a good matchup for us, but Bastiodon is really bulky, so we're able to survive some of those hits. He gets off a move. I'm going to go ahead and block this because I knew at this point I was in a really good position to win. You know, I didn't have to block it. He could have knocked out Bastiodon and I would have won with the Pokemon I had in the back. But either way, it doesn't really matter. We do go ahead and take that game. So a really good game. We're going to go ahead and jump into another match. And yeah, I battled Jetfire in a couple of the tournaments. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to play. I battled him in the Tempest Cup, and I believe the Twilight Cup as well. If you guys saw that, I beat him both times or whatnot. But he is a good player, and he enjoys playing and whatnot. But yeah, beginning with Altaria, he does begin with his Flygon. So Flygon does charge up that Dragon Claw super fast. You guys know that. But yeah, gonna take that Dragon Claw because I don't really want to use a shield. And we're gonna just about finish him off before he's able to get off another Dragon Claw. And he brings in Charizard. We actually managed to get off a Sky Attack before he is able to knock us out. So really good for us. I thought he would block that, but he decides not to block it. And we go ahead with Lapras, finish it off with Water Gun. I'm going to switch immediately into my Lucario, doing a good amount of damage. He gets off his fighting move, his Power Up Punch, before I get off mine. Going to go ahead and block that because I knew I had a Power Up Punch in the back, and this is going to cost him his last shield, and then we just go down at the same time. But because I had a Pokemon in the back, we're going to take that win. So another good game, We do go ahead and win that one. So jumping into another game, beginning with Altaria. He begins with Frostlass, a Pokemon that I actually wanted to try for the Tempest Cup as well as for this Kingdom Cup. I do have one at like 1,000 CP, I think, so I could invest in it a little bit and just use it, try it out, which I might do. But yeah, so we do a lot of damage before he is able to switch. And we're going to go ahead, get off that Blast Burn, doing a lot of damage. You could see how much that Blast Burn did, guys. Getting off a Dragon Claw. Now he's going to go ahead and block that Dragon Claw. I'm going to go ahead and block this one because I wanted to stay as healthy as I can. I mean, we're still a little bit weak, I guess, we're in the yellow, but we're still okay. So getting off a Dragon Claw against this Charizard, knocking it out. Actually, no, he blocks it. Excuse me. There was no shield there, so I thought I had knocked it out. But no, he actually goes ahead and blocks it, and both Charizard go down at the same time, and both of us are out of shields. So basically an even position at this point. I'm bringing in Lucario, and so is he. He's bringing in his Lucario. So it was like a race to Power Up Punch, right? So we actually get off that Power Up Punch first, which is going to be able to finish off his Pokemon. And now we have Lucario against Frostlass. Not really a good matchup for us, but we're able to knock it out before he can knock us out, before he can get off a Shadow Ball, before he can get off an Avalanche, and we do go ahead and knock out Frostlass. I think he used Frostlass in the last cup or the Twilight Cup, or maybe even both, and it is a good Pokemon. I'm not saying it's not. I've never used it. Definitely can get some work done. It does hit really hard with Avalanche and Shadow Ball, and it charges up quite nicely, so it's actually a pretty good Pokemon, I think. So let me know if you guys have any experience with Frostlass. I personally don't, but it's a Pokemon I might want to try. As you can see, getting off 3 rings most of the time really happy about that. So definitely learning, definitely getting a lot better. But we still have room for improvement, of course, because it's not every single time, you know. But we do hit that Dragon Claw on the Charizard. He's going to opt not to block. I was kind of expecting a block, but I think he wanted to save his blocks for Lucario. I'm really surprised he switched in Lucario against my Charizard, but maybe he doesn't have anything in the back. That was my thought process, at least. Maybe he didn't have anything in the back. And he does finish off Charizard just fine. I'm going to bring in my own Lucario to knock him out, but because he had a buffed up Lucario, it's going to do a good amount of damage to me, and he has Frostlass, so yeah, nothing really to counter my my Charizard. We knew he had Frostlass too, so I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, nothing good against Charizard, so Frostlass Lucario, not good against Charizard, right? So we basically had the lead in this one. By the way, guys, the next cup should be announced next week on Wednesday, the 17th. That's exactly 2 weeks from May 1st, so I believe, if I'm correct, I believe that should be when the next tournament is announced. But let me know what you predict the types will be. I'm hoping for a water type or a bug type, to be honest with you, cup. But we'll definitely have discussion videos of that when it becomes available, and we'll also have a lot of test videos. But you know, my Kingdom Cup wouldn't have happened when that's announced yet, because I think mine's happening like the last week in April. So I'm still going to be covering the Kingdom Cup, but at first we definitely want to cover the new cup. So yeah, let me know what the types you think it's going to be and what types that you personally want in the cup. And as I said, for me, definitely that water and bug type. I definitely want to see how that would work. But anyway, getting back to this video, we have Altaria right now. He has a Flygon. Both of them are pretty good against each other. I feel like Altaria has a little bit of an advantage, like if you minus shield and everything, but that Dragon Claw does charge up so incredibly fast that you can get off 2 Dragon Claws before 1 Sky Attack. That's how fast it charges up. But we're still able to knock it out and get off that Sky Attack against Charizard. Mediocre damage, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I actually thought he would block that, but he didn't block it, so I called that wrong, but that's okay. We have Lapras right now. I thought he was going to go for Blast Burn, so I do go ahead and block that, trying to finish him off with Water Gun, and that's exactly what happened. He brings in Lucario. I switched to my Lucario. Now, I honestly thought that I would survive this, but no, we actually lost. I thought I would survive on the sliver of health and be able to KO him. Not KO him, but like do damage to him and then bring in Lapras. I probably should have just kept in Lapras. I don't know. Maybe that was a mistake. I kind of feel like that was a mistake, switching out Lapras for Lucario or whatnot. I probably shouldn't have done that. I still don't think I would have won, because I think he would have used Power Punch on Lapras and knocked out Lapras, and then he would have had a buffed up Lucario and just been able to get either to get the Power Punch before I was able to, and then knock me out, or just knock me out with counter. So I still think he had that game. But anyway, for this one, we have Lucario right now. He has Flygon. Getting off that Dragon Claw. I knew it wouldn't be Earthquake. We're going to go ahead and use Power Up Punch against this Flygon. Doing a good amount of damage. The more important thing is buffing up Lucario. That really helps out a lot. So Lucario really loving that Power Up Punch. That's why I want a Water Cup. I want to try out Poliwrath, you know, with Power Up Punch. I just love that move, guys, Power Up Punch. I mean, I know we could use it with a fighting move, but look how that one counter did half to Lucario right there. I mean, that's just crazy, because we had a buffed up Lucario. It's absolutely crazy. So we do go ahead and absolutely destroy him in that game. So we do take the win in that one, and we're going to jump over to the final match. And see how we do in this one. We're going to begin with Altaria. Really good lead. He begins with Frostlass, so not good for us. We're going to have to switch ASAP. Switching into that Charizard. He's going to pull the switch immediately into his own Charizard, so I guess it's better than like Bash Shield on or something. Getting off that Dragon Claw, hopefully he would think it was Blast Burn and he would block it, but no, he actually doesn't think so. But I still wanted to go for the Dragon Claw because I knew 2 Dragon Claws would be able to finish him off anyway, so we got off the second one, hoping to knock him out, which is exactly what happened. Again, I was actually really surprised he didn't block. I was kind of expecting the shield, but again, I think he likes saving the shield for Lucario. Definitely a good idea too. I like using my shields to protect Lucario as well a lot of the time. But we do get off that Dragon Claw. Again, he doesn't block it. he does have Lucario as his final Pokemon. I'm like, okay, he definitely has to block this one, right? And he does go ahead and block it. So yeah, I guess he was saving him for Lucario. So not a bad decision, especially since he charges up that Power Punch so fast and he's able to use it right now. We do survive that, but not well. And I was thinking, well, you know, if he gets off his charge move, he might be able to win. But no, we had Altaria in the back. So Altaria's pretty good. Power Punch, even Shadow Ball wouldn't have knocked us out. So we do go ahead and take that win. So a fun set, and that's going to be it for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.